Governor Ducey and other state leaders are continuing their push to prevent suicides here in Arizona. Yesterday, they spent World Suicide Prevention Day at Hamilton High School in Chandler, speaking about added resources in Arizona schools with more counselors and social workers on hand to help students who may be feeling overwhelmed during the pandemic. Arizona schools should be a safe place to talk to a trusted adult.
I think you can see that this is a top priority, but we cannot do it alone. We need everyone in the community, parents, teachers, children, coaches, friends, co-workers, and more, to know the signs of someone struggling with mental health and how to act.
There are resources available right now. Suicidal thoughts and behaviors are not a sign of weakness, and there is support available by calling the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. You can also text TALK to 741-741.
Well,